You know the article is good when even Blake's team doesn't respond. Let's get into it. I got to speak with the Times about Blake going after me and other content creators regarding the subpoena gate. Even my bedazzled spatula had its moment. The article starts off with some background information about the lawsuit, the subpoena saga, and content creators. I love that they note, I'm a stay-at-home mom from Kansas who posts clips to TikTok talking to a bedazzled spatula. Like many of the content creators Lively subpoenaed, I'm a survivor of DV. I'm diagnosed with CPTSD. He got one letter off, that's okay. And it can be triggering to see AB depicted on screen, which is true. We went on to discuss Blake's promoting of the film, and I stated, she seemed to suggest it was too tough a subject to talk about, when the whole point about DV is that it takes your voice away. DV survivors want to hear from someone like Lively, who has an enormous platform giving voice to our pain. I made sure to note that Justin is the one that seemed like he did the research about DV and DV survivors and seemed like he understood the perspective of survivors, which I appreciated. Ryan's gonna love this part. I stated, I connected the dots to show just how big a power imbalance there is between Lively and Baldoni. Ryan is a very powerful guy. I love that this is the photo they chose because not only do you get his shark, beady eyes, but you get that perfect hourglass of his head. And then there's Blake looking around. And then they use this picture. Yes. I'm still waiting on this answer, Blake. What the hell does Blake Lively want with my IP address? What did you want? And why did you go after me? Actually, you know what? You haven't answered any of the questions that I've sent you, so you're not going to answer these. In fact, she didn't answer the Times either because they reached out for comment. Nothing. Oh, you want to be silent now? I love this part. While Lively's pushing the claims of a smear campaign, it seems like she's orchestrating one of her own. She's trying to make herself the victim in this situation, but there are plenty of pro-Lively content creators around, many of whom are followed by her and her friends. Who would that be? I go on to say, so funny. She's probably so mad about this article, and I am eating it up. I love every bit of it. I wish I could be a fly on the wall for this. I go on to say, I just think Lively is extremely controlling of her image. She's very used to getting what she wants. No lies detected. I conclude with, this whole experience has been like an episode from The Twilight Zone. A millionaire actress doom scrolling on the internet and coming after me for posting things she doesn't like. Weird. A special thank you to Bevan Hurley for taking care of my story with immense grace and care. I say my story loosely because many share a story similar to mine. Thank you, Bevan and the Times London, for giving women and DV survivors space to feel seen, heard, and understood. Your voice matters. You matter. We won't be silenced. I do want to note that I'm not trying to speak for the entire community. I just want to share my story and hopefully give a little bit of light to everyone else's voices. So just want to give that disclaimer. I'm not the voice of the entire community. I'm just sharing my story and some of the stories that I've heard from others. I want all of you to know that I appreciate you. I see you, I hear you, and I hope that I did you justice. As always, follow me for more.